Hello, magical family. I'm Savina, and welcome back to the Witching Hour. As you can see, I have some stuff to show you. I kind of just have an experience I want to share with you guys. But before getting into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and if you do, thank you. If you don't know, I kind of started my collecting journey for like Harry Potter stuff within the last year or so, maybe a little bit longer now. It really got involved when my channel and Instagram, when I just dedicated more and more time to it, I really started enjoying collecting even more. I've always picked up little knickknacks here and there for as long as I could remember, but now I go after certain items, I really look for things, and I guess I'm gonna share with you like a newbie experience or things that, I hope can maybe help you when it comes to collecting. And I think the big one comes to eBay. And I have two items in front of you, two different stories. And I just want to share with you guys because if somebody told me this or I watched a video like this, maybe I would have slowed down a little bit before hitting purchase. On eBay, especially, I mean, make sure you really pay attention to the details and the fine print. Please scroll down all the way down to listing and really read all the details just so there's no confusion if it's possible, and you could reach out to the seller, and if you have any questions, hopefully they get back to you. But really try to do your research as well. And I'm gonna say this, like, I've heard this before, but when it came to collecting, I thought maybe I was getting lucky. But if something looks too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. It's plain and simple. Like, there's those small moments where you think you're looking out and you might find something like crazy awesome and you think this is a steal, so you snag it up, only to realize, when you get it, you're like, yeah, I should have known better. Trust your gut. Your gut is always on track. So for this one, I have a list of items that I want to purchase and collect. And it's going to take me a while to get there, get everything. But one of the items on my list was Luna Lovegood's wand from Noble Collection. Now, it's important, if you don't know, Luna has two wands, okay? So the wand I'm after is Luna's first wand. Now, the kicker, if you don't know, when it comes to collecting, you can only get Luna's first wand in the Noble Collection Dumbledore's Army wand set. And that set's like $2 something or $250, something like that. So that's something I have on my list. I've always said, I'm gonna get it. But one day I was scrolling through eBay, and I've used eBay for a couple other things before that was not Harry Potter related, but I had a good experience, so I was hopeful. Now I was scrolling through and I see a listing that says Luna Lovegood first wand. In the title it says like Noble Collection, Wizarding World. So I get excited, click on it. They have a ton of other wands. They have Noble Collection stuff on there. I'm not gonna disclose the lister. This is just a warning for you out there to just be mindful. So I see the listing for Luna's first wand. I did contact the seller and I'm like, listen, is this a licensed Noble Collection wand? The seller did get back to me and they said that they have many licensed items, Noble Collection included. Now, here's the kicker. I was just so excited that I didn't pay attention to the fact that they didn't just outright say like, yes, this is a Noble Collection Luna first wand, or no. Like, there was no yes or no response. It was kind of like talking about all of their items, and they have licensed items from many sellers, and that was the red flag, guys. So anyway, I'm so excited, and too good to be true, right? So I thought maybe that they somehow got their hands on a Luna's first wand or from the set, and that's how they had it, and they're selling it for like the regular price of a Noble Collection wand. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is something that happens. I purchase, right? Now comes in, they put it in like regular, like kind of standard wand box. It says Luna Lovegood. Now I'm going to show you what I got. Okay, it is like the inside is like this, but there really is no standard box for Luna's wand because it doesn't come individually, so they kind of just made this work. So I could appreciate that. Now the wand itself, okay, if you haven't seen Luna's wand, it has like a detailed carving of like acorns and leaves along like the base of it, and they do have this on the wand. I'm gonna zoom in and show you guys what I'm talking about. So it's a sturdy wand. Right away when I opened it, I knew it wasn't a licensed item. First giveaway. One, there's no stamp. I know all of their wands are stamped, so be wary of that. And even if you're trying to get collector's items on eBay, make sure you can kind of authenticate that it's real. And I knew the material was wrong. I knew the coloring was off. It's not horrible by any means. It is a sturdy wand. I was disappointed when I zoomed in. There's some issues with the paint on this wand. You know, I did get the letdown, like, okay, it's not what I thought. You know, and I kind of had it in the back of my mind too, like, I'm going to bite the bullet. Either I'm going to get really lucky or it's not going to be what I wanted. So the disappointment as well was just when looking through the wand, there's a lot of nicks and damage to the paint along the entire wand, which, you know, from far away you cannot see, but when you really, really look, you see it. So, I mean, there's this. I do plan on still displaying it. Now, the one thing I really, really appreciated from the seller, and I was like, okay, so what they had put inside, I guess this was their own spin, was like this little loss list that was written by Luna, and I think it was a nice touch. You know, Luna's stuff's always going missing, her please return, her lost items list, and this was a very nice touch. Here's the box, guys. This is standard box. As you can see, they kind of made this fit in. Actually, what it looks like as well is like, this looks like the shape for Luna's newer wand, her second wand, the handle. Here is the wand itself. See? There's some of the damage I was talking about, but there's a lot of it when you really get up close, but I will still display it. Like I said, you live and you learn. This, to me, was my favorite part. I thought this was so neat. I loved seeing this in there. So if you're not willing to, like, you know, lose some money, just save up for the real thing, or really be thorough and pay attention to the listing. And it really grinded my gears that because in the title for their listing it said Noble and Noble Collection and Wizarding World, so they knew what they were doing. And then when I checked back the listing though, because as you can imagine I was kind of annoyed, I messaged back the seller and I was like, this is not what I thought I was getting. And the picture and the lighting look different online as well. And, you know, they got back to me and they were kind of like, oh, well, you didn't read the description. It wasn't a claim that it was Noble Collection. You even messaged us before, which I did. And they said that, you know, we told you we have licensed items from multiple sellers, etc. And then when I went back to the listing, because there is still a listing for this wand, when you go all the way down the fine print, like you do see, like it doesn't claim to be Noble Collection there, but they put it in the title. So I'm like, yeah, technically you saved your butt, but you made the title like that just to get very naive, hopeful collectors like me, and I think you know what you're doing, but it is what it is. I chalk it up as a learning experience. So I have been kind of on the move for pre-movie merch, items you can't find anymore, discontinued items, more rare items. So this guy right here, okay, I got so excited because when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I didn't expect to get the original box, so I knew that wasn't it. That's not what I'm disappointed about. So here I have in front of me, it is a bookend, and it is legit. It is licensed. The bummer for me is that it is slightly damaged, and that's where I got so upset about. I mean, I have seen some of these around elsewhere, so maybe I'll be able to get another one. But I thought this was just an awesome item to have. It is a bookend. I've really been liking bookends lately, and I think the Bubble Boring Boy and Puking Pasties is what really got me wanting more bookends because they're so pretty on display. So this is a pre-movie item, okay? It is a licensed Warner Brothers item from 2000. The stamp and everything is there. It is legit, and it is so cool, guys. It's Harry, platform 9 3/4, going through the platform with Hedwig, his trunk. And again, it doesn't look like Daniel Radcliffe or anybody like that. If you know pre-movie merch, it's a completely different style. It's more like the illustrated versions of what Harry and the cast look like. And I love this bookend. And the seller was great, and the pictures was up there, but I got so excited to see it that I didn't notice. So right here in the corner, there's a broken little bit here, and I really didn't see it. It's something you could miss really easily. And there's a little bit of scuffs on the paint and scratches, but I mean, it's still a very neat item. So in this case, it was the same case of me being excited to see something I was looking for, because I was looking for this bookend, and the picture was up there, and I was just too quick on the purchase button. You know what I didn't also notice? I didn't tell you guys as well. Hedwig is damaged, her wing is damaged, and again, there's little issues here and there. I didn't pay the full price the seller was asking. I kind of bargained down in the beginning anyway. You're able to do that on eBay. But between Hedwig and the damage there, and again, little chips and scuffs, I kind of wish, and I'm probably going to keep looking for another one that's not damaged. Now the bookend. Like I said, poor Hedwig lost her wing. It is a little dirty. I need to clean it out, but so cool. Love how they did that. Broken here. There's some paint issues. There's probably a couple more chips I've missed, but I do still hope to clean it up. And it's still displayed. I'm still going to be on the hunt for another one. I think it's such a cool item to have. I really wish it was in better condition, but there's the stamp. Pre-movie. Platform 9 3/4. Love it. You live and you learn, guys. You live and you learn. So I was just really disappointed that, again, damaged item. And this one more fell along the lines on me. Like, the seller didn't say, you know, like perfect condition. They did say used as is, and the pictures were up there. But again, I had like that anxious buyer, excited buyer, purchase, 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 and I should have paid attention. So that is my advice to you if you actually want more tips and tricks when it comes to buying things on eBay and things like that. Like, I'm still learning as I go, but as you can see, it's two different situations. But you know, I do think it's things I could have avoided if I just slowed down and really paid attention to things. That's it for today. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, and until next time, guys.